Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf gaming channel as we're continuing our campaign through Thrones of Britannia, and I hope you had a good weekend as we're starting a brand new week of campaigning, and I'm really looking forward to conquering and uniting this land and invest a bit more in our economy. Now I'm not sure exactly what I'll do in the south. As I said, I'm probably going to go for East Reading. I would like West Reading as well. Like, all of these territories can be amazing in the economical sense, and it feels a bit of a it feels like shame to let this territory in the hands of probably Wessex, and I think Gwynedd is coming around as well. So I am not sure exactly how things will evolve.
Precious. Do not wait.
Let me lower the volume on my line just so the mic doesn't pick it up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see. On building construction, yeah, we have plenty of food. There's nothing else to look at. As far as sharing power, we have like what? 6, 4, 13, 12, I guess, with the -1. So I could give away 2 territories. There's also in Airer Goidel, I have the possibility to throw a governor, and I'm just gonna wait one turn if they decide to assault it, but maybe they'll wait one more turn and that will allow our king to respond to him. I'm looking for the states. Our king is giving us a lot of food. Our heir would make us lose supplies. This guy would make us lose food. Do we have any mission? I think we have a mission to give. Yeah. Gugon. Let's see. Gugon is this guy. If I give you an estate, you're gonna give us more money. If I give you a church, you're gonna give us more fame. I think I'd rather lose some of the food. This guy provides us with even more food. Free replenishments, that is great. Minus 10% research rate faction wide. I will definitely keep the allegiance because we're still conquering a lot of territory, but this is to be remembered. So what I will do is I will give him a farm, and I will give you... Where is that guy? Is it this one? Yeah. And I will give... He's already at... No, he's at 6. This guy is at 10. Okay. I will give these guys 1 territory as well. I will still be at 10 influence, which will keep these guys in line, but it will cancel us giving away one of these territories. So I'm hoping that they're happier with the balance of power. And the turn. I'm feeling pretty pumped today because I am curious to see what's their response going to be like. And I'm curious if the rebels will wait just one more turn. We don't need them to do anything else, just wait one more turn. Otherwise we're gonna have to besiege it. I'm gonna have to fight the siege battle, of course. They've waited. Well, let's see. Map control. St. Wilfrid's Church. Pippin was founded by St. Wilfrid, who gathered craftsmen from far and wide to help build his great church of St. Peter. Some stayed on. Others in the areas have taken up sheep farming on the low hills. The church itself suffered in an attack by soldiers of Mair's a generation ago, and the town has now fallen under the Danelaw. It still has much to recommend it. Okay. Well,
We will serve you well.
The question is, with his depleted army here,
For the glory of the country.
do we want to wait or do we want to attack? He has some cavalry, he has some great axemen, he has some good spears. Northumbrian Thanes, so this one definitely are tough. Or can hold the line just for long now, as you can see there. Their morale is not great. Their morale is really bad here. Oh.
No.
Yeah, they're at the minimum. Not
My
sure
warriors
why.
will not falter.
I think I'm going to attack him. Let's start with this battle here in the north.
My warriors will not falter.
Because it has been sitting at the back of my head for a very long time. Okay. Do we need... I don't think we need to fight this. They have Alban Levy, Catron Levy, and they have a bunch of skirmishers and archers. They wouldn't survive this battle. It's not really a challenge there, which is a bit unfortunate given the amount of troops that he has, given that he has a full stack. Do I want replenishments? No, I will take the money here. Because I will ask you to start going south. And hopefully this time we can take over this port. I am going to assign a governor here. Just to get some experience. This guy will be moved into a church. Probably in this monastery city here. Is this the one? No, it's a bit lower. Here, Iowa. Sudreyar hasn't been pushed back yet. They've actually made some advances. Like, are they allied with Difflin or something? We're their only enemies right now. Oh, interesting. We'll see. Maybe after taking this territory, we'll peace out with them.
We are Arthur's folk, true of heart.
Recruitment screen. What do we get? Get some cavalry. How expensive are these? 700. All of these troops are expensive. Yeah, I can do something like this to begin with. We're just gonna move north.
Every man will do his
and I'm going
duty.
to meet this guy.
Onward to glory! For the Camry!
Okay. They're not giving us the greatest of chances. So let's throw ourselves in the battle. He has a sword unit here, pretty tough. Those shield biters could be tough. He has a lot of long axes, which could be devastating on charge, so I'll have to distract them somehow. No, he doesn't have a bad setup here as far as an army goes. Like, if he uses these guys correctly. He has sort of a chance. Look at this plane. Huh. Don't remember what I am going to do.
Spearman! Spearman! Spearman!
It's a bit different today.
Swordsman!
I think. Like, now I'm not convinced anymore, but I'm thinking of something.
Spearman! Show us the foe! What's your command? Horsemen!
Maybe do a bit of something along these lines.
That's the way!
Yeah, I mean, what I am thinking about doing over here, and let me sure I do not butcher his name. Where is it? Where is it? Count MRVHS. MRVHS. Like, I don't know what it stands for yet. Like, he's someone who has been looking at my videos as well, and I really was curious because he started the campaign in Thrones of Britannia as well. So he started the campaign and he was doing a different tactic in one of his episodes where he split his troops up something like these, and he put them on the flank, and then he tried to use this cavalry in a very like in order to do charges and things like that, and distracted the army in a way. Now I am not really comfortable with that, it's not totally my style, but I want to give a partial go to that. Like, one of the great things I saw him do is use his cavalry and the charges that they were doing. Now I think I'm gonna do a bit different. Like, I'm gonna take these spears, because I do want to use our spears against his horsemen. Don't really want to engage his stains as far as I can avoid it. But if I can split their armies up just a tiny bit, it could come to our advantage, mostly because I don't want his cavalry, his axes to charge us. You, I'm taking you off the formation. Let's have you walk that way. I'm gonna bring these guys over on this side. And I think what I'll do, actually, is I'll put my cavalry right here down the middle. Maybe I should have brought a few swords on this side as well. There's some great axemen there and some Danelaw Huskarls in position. Let's see, let's have you be in a wedge formation, like so. Bring the spears on this side. Let's see. Great axemen. We're gonna start shooting at them. I'm gonna take these spears around. I'm gonna spread these troops around. Should I do a bit of... You know what? Yeah, these guys are moving in a very weird manner. Let's try to get some engagements here. Great axemen, archers, you start shooting at those great axemen. I'm gonna bring these guys over here. You go here.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units. Kick your mouth.
Yeah, let's charge that guy there.
Let's go to war. Kick your see, they flee before our might.
Okay. Where could we do a good charge? Maybe around here? Oh, it's getting messy. I don't think I'm even close to doing what he was doing. I think I've rushed here just a tiny bit too much. Okay, you. Let's start going that way. You, let's bring you over here. Archers, let's start shooting at these Danelaw Huskarls. Let's have our horsemen move out. You know what? Let's go old school then. Yeah, me doing some tactics sometimes. It's not as efficient as you might think, but you know what? The reason why it's important to try new ideas is because you never know when you will develop a style or improve your style, even if you make a lot of mistakes.
Our men have rallied.
Faster, horsemen! At a gallop!
Kick your mounts.
Swordsmen! Trash them!
Okay, you. Let's start shooting there. What's happening here? Here we're doing well. Let's have you in wedge formation, just charging at these guys.
Cavalry! True!
We are the cavalry! The enemy general is dead! Ready and
Good.
willing!
Swordsman! Attack!
The battle is turning in our favor!
Well, we have a huge advantage here, but he has plenty of troops left. Apparently he has some horses left as well.
Swordsman!
Now we're talking!
You go there. You go here.
Ready and willing!
You charge on this side.
Charge! Spearmen! Smash them! Archers! Archers!
See! They flee before our might!
Yeah, at this point we're just mobbing them. Not a whole lot of tactics, more mobbing than anything else. Let's do a quick cleanup.
Strike hard!
So that was pretty interesting. Like, you can check his campaign out as well. I did, like, the episode I saw, he's doing a really good job at controlling his cavalry, at micromanaging his cavalry. Here we did very poorly. That's what happens when you're trying to do what something else is doing and you're not used to it. But at the end of the day, it's all worth
We are Arthur's folk, true of heart.
having fun. Yeah, let's take out his army.
For the glory of the Cymry!
Okay,
Get along there!
and now I'm just gonna go for this territory right
Strike
here
them down!
to begin with, and we'll probably replenish in that
My
area.
warriors will not falter.
Over here, we have a church, we have some food, we have a few commercial buildings, and we have some mines. In order to go towards getting a few more buildings in the commercial area, but even... Let's see, so this would provide us with some church income and more income from just the iron. There are not enough resources where to justify that. So I want to go commercial on this town as well. The port that we're having, it's not going to benefit too much from this. Throwing a judge's hole wouldn't be bad. But maybe I'll just leave the slot open until we get a church.
Every man will do his duty.
I think that's pretty much what we're going to do. Could I recruit another general to support us in taking over these villages?
We will serve you well.
I think that wouldn't be necessarily a bad idea. Let's pick a young guy,
Arthur's folk, true of heart.
and I'll have him come here, capture these while these guys replenish, resupply, and I'll have him
We are Arthur's folk, true
basically
of heart.
besieging these bigger settlements. Let's end the turn. He wants to marry her, providing him with zeal but losing 2 loyalty. He has 5 loyalty, it's not too bad, and he will have good public order. Okay, I'll accept. I can just go ahead and besiege this settlement. Does he have many defenders? Not really.
My warriors will not falter.
So I think if I'm just going to go here at the border somewhere, like just slightly closer, and put myself in a fortified position, we're gonna get enough replenishment to attack that. Okay. Capture this mine. -7. Let's stop taxing it for this turn. Yeah, stay at -2, that is a lot better.
As you say.
I'm gonna capture this mine.
Cymru
We'll recruit a few more troops like a sword, few cavalry units, one of these strong spears. Replenishment is poor. How many troops does he have? He doesn't have that many. Like I could bring this guy. I think if I bring him over on this side, it's probably going to have a quicker replenishment rate.
My warriors will not falter.
Skills available to you. You've reached the maximum amount in governance. What else could I give you? Like if we go further, I guess it's more income and less turns to upgrade stuff. How about our woodcutters? This guy is upgrading. This guy needs 3 more levels. Our economy tanked again.
We will serve you well.
On the ruin and conquest of Britain, this epic history of the lives and the times of the various Britons is presented in the form of a sermon indicting Gilda's contemporaries by glorifying the past. +1 to zeal. That is so cool. We found ourselves another item. End the turn. Okay, he's bringing in another 13 stack. And he just recruited another 19 stack there. Natural causes at 72. Catwared died. Let's see who that was. You. Yeah, I will ask you to focus, please.
Every man will do his duty.
How are we on loyalty? Having a few problems. 2, 2, and this governor is another 2.
We are Arthur's folk.
Yeah, he recruited a 19 stack here. He's bringing another 13 stack.
For the glory of the Cymru.
Trained and ready. Every man.
They're
will
not
do
done.
his duty.
Back to your lines.
But if I do this,
Hard and fast.
his troops are not replenished. He has some ranks on these troops, which is, you know, not great. But I feel over here that if we play our battle, if he's not getting reinforced,
We are
then I will use the opportunity to retreat.
We will serve you well.
Go on this side, so you are the new general.
My warriors will not falter.
Yeah, I'll keep you in the village for winter.
Glory of the
Let's take over these ports. This should bring us a bit more food and a bit of gold.
at once.
Nice. Full replenishment. Let's see, how does this... Are you still allied? No. You are enemies to Circin. But you are close to us as well. I think at this point, I don't think I'm going further to Sudreyar.
Do not abuse my hospitality.
Okay. He would give us a peace treaty. Would you give us money? Yes. How much money? A lot. You can give us 3,000. Break that. If we were to remove the money, would you not break the alliance with Urkneyar? No. Create vassal, of course not. Yeah, no, I guess except for money we can't get anything out of them. But we'll take the money. The reason why is that I want to refocus our efforts in the north. I want us to take this village. I could already prepare by adding this building in. I think I'll just do that. In our main settlement, I feel it's about time to finally go and expand it. There's not a whole lot to expand here, like it wouldn't be a great advantage. Still have problems with allegiance, a few other things. Let's see.
Father Camry! Strike them down!
Do I want to secure the loyalties on these guys? I think that I might just want to do that. So let's work on them. Secure loyalty. Pay him off. Oh no, that's not that good. Usurpable allegiance for if we insult him, he gains 1 loyalty. He gains 2 loyalty if we pay him off, but minus 10 income from 877, that's not bad. I mean, pretty much the same here. I think this just expands the amount of turns that we are going to be at minus 10, right? Yes. And with you, it costs 800 now. Okay. Well, are we going to get attacked? I'm sure we're gonna get attacked. The question is, are we going... No! They're sitting still. He hasn't brought his boat over. I mean, I'm not gonna complain, to be honest. I think I have to do a separate piece with Orkneyar. Public order plus 3. Perfect timing.
Oh, let's hear it. Then they'll decide how long you stay.
Some money. Okay. Okay, so you give us a peace deal with 800. And that is good for us. We'll move our king up north.
Warriors, into position! Ripe for combat. Let the enemy beware!
Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
We are Arthur's folk, true of heart.
I guess we do have enough axes.
Strike them down.
No risk, no
Warriors
reward.
attack.
Okay. 2 turns and I
Don't
think we'll be
waver.
able to attack. If he attacks us first, then we'll win.
Every man will do his duty.
Time to take these mines over.
Agreed. We obey.
Okay. A temple, a few other things, let's see. Okay, we're doing well, we just need to construct a bunch of siege weapons here.
Warriors, attack!
And what else? Well, Gwynedd has advanced, everybody's advancing here.
Not an option.
We're not leaving them with a lot of choices. Okay. And I'm super happy that we decided to advance here. Even though we lost this for the moment. Yeah, let's continue upgrading some of these buildings. And that is going to be it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow as we continue this campaign. And I think I'm just going to stay with what I'm a bit more comfortable. I'll try to experiment with a few tactics again in the future. But I have to think it through, maybe do a few skirmish battles and see if something like that works. But if not, then let's just do what works for us. Until tomorrow, I thank you very much for watching and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.